There we go, got Buckler Bastard Sword.
Oh, hello.
Rick and Morty cast, not for the end. Fuck that.
Just for the record, my favorite weapon is the helmet.
The kendo has begun.
Just an absolute repost war, which Nacho will win because he's got the buckler. So he's very comfortable just playing for reposts, waiting for him to stand out.
Like, gets dragged there.
Yeah, Nacho just playing for stamina, yeah.
Didn't even stop comboing before he hit that other guy.
Oh man, it's relentless from both sides.
Misery with the big footwork gamble. Oh, the kick after feint. It's something you don't see a lot, but it's very potent for someone who's not expecting it, who's focusing on reading feints. Then you just hit them with the kick.
Nacho just doing what he does.
He got the ace he was so hungry for.
Very nice.
Okay. I would have expected him to try play a Halberd there, but I guess he's more comfortable with Bastard Sword. Okay, apparently I've banned Blue Grad for very valid 5-pot related reasons. Sort of surprised they're not just going for... Oh, they're banning Red Grad. Very well done.
Red Grad.
I would have expected them to just vote for all contraband, but I don't mind. Shouldn't matter too much. Printer very pleased with that ban. I don't think anyone really likes Grad for skirmish.
Oh, hello! Good day!
Good day. Well, hello.
Hello!
That is... It is a bit of a weird format, Polan. But we just gotta be consistent, I guess, at the end of the day. We can just learn from it later. Tiger, a very predictable ban. Okay, so this is the first match of the Grand Finals. eXemplar
The Grand
A
Finals, chat. Get some
versus
Conquest.
Conquest.
You got Halberd, Poleaxe, and Waraxe for Conquest.
And on eXemplar,
Hey,
as
those
I slide
we out
across
here
there.
in the Grand Final, okay? This is gonna be some
got
crazy
a great
shit.
sword, a Waraxe, and I don't know what the
Grand
other
Final.
one is.
Infernus with his
Champ Grand Finals.
absolutely trademark.
Two Waraxes and a great sword.
We haven't seen double Waraxe. That's a pretty potent pick, I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Ladies
interesting.
and gentlemen, they've been training for years. CQ, EX, the biggest, the best OCE tournament ever.
It's a
We
very
got a pick
interesting.
from the CQ side. Infernus is down. A good duel happening between Vengeance and Printer. Printer getting a nice hit there.
Oh, great
Now to
pick out by Vengeance.
Oh, and he's getting all the dodges in. The active parries are crazy. Flesh wounded though.
I
One
think
leg and
both
he gets taken
Nacho
out.
and Printer with just both focusing on missing. But just to sort of analyze the meta here, that both EX, both playing, they've swapped off now, but they're just playing very short weapons versus Conquest's two heavy weapons and
Alright, here we go.
Nacho
and
Good evening.
Infernus.
shorter one.
2v1, Misery and Infernus trying to take out Nacho. Probably a good idea. They take him out. They're going to run back.
Alright,
Alright,
down to
2v2.
They'll both be trying to regen.
Alright, they're all going a bit passive here. Gets a nice stab on the mistake there.
Pretty interesting to see a shield picked again.
Oh, very nice. Infernus takes him out. Printer's down 1-1.
1 all.
Spam this pest to help Conquest.
That's a pretty solid pasta right there.
It's very. I mean, especially after seeing how well it worked for EXP, it's not too surprising to see Misery
takes
take
a hit
out
at the start. Printer's trying to get him, but he's missing.
Very nice mind games from
Happening over
evening.
here. Good evening, and Vengeance having a pretty good bout over here. Printer takes down Infernus. comes
Nacho
in for
and
the
Misery
two-man
stand.
on
What a great kick.
Vengeance, and he's gone, and that's another round for CQ.
I think the strategy CQ are playing here is to just get Nacho to try 1v1 Misery, because if you eliminate the pain of trying to fight a shield, they should come on top. I'm not sure.
Switch to Evening Star here.
Who has? Nacho.
Nacho.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess he
Printer got
prefers
taken out
that
very quickly
fight
there.
shield.
Nacho now in a 2v1.
Gone. 2v1 on Nacho.
2v1
on
with shield
Nacho.
behind you. It's extremely difficult.
The active parries,
Doing
man.
a very
the
good
duck.
job. He's going to fall off the edge if he's
Oh
not
my
careful.
god, what
Gets
an
one.
absolute god.
Still going. He's low on stam.
This is exactly
Reading
why a lot of people
Exactly.
in this region
It's tragic.
consider him the best player.
Very, very difficult to try and 1vx with a shield who's got full stam. Just extremely oppressive. Spam this octagonal sign for the pasta rhyme. Very cool. So it's 2-all at the moment. Quite close. Good evening, locked off by Misery. Oh, great punish. That he just got caught in the middle
Just
there.
going out in the back. It's a 3v1 on Nacho again. 2v1.
Oh, he hits
Oh, the wall. Bit of a shame. As I was saying, wall, you're the worst enemy.
Very nice. EX.
EX takes
One
the lead.
up on
3-2.
CQ.
I mean, because I can't deal with shields, I kind of agree with the can't deal with shields excuse, but I mean, it's in the rules. You can't complain. You can't say they're cheating. Just got to deal with it.
Big mess here.
Stab there from Printer at the
Good
start.
evening with a great double.
3v1 on
Albert.
Misery. 3v1 now, and he's gone.
And it's 3-all. Good evening, acing. And this is sort of where I'm coming from when I've been saying all before. Having a good support, a good halberd, is so valuable just because the range is so big. You can pick who you attack at almost
Here we
every
go.
time.
Left side. 2v1 on Nacho again. They're trying to take him out early.
Nacho almost
But
seems to be
Vengeance
trying to
is
take these
not-
2v1s.
Good
maybe,
Evening's not letting
so
it
that his
happen,
team
yeah.
can deal with their one.
Nacho
Very nice. Nacho
takes
gets
Misery.
around the shield.
Oh, so it's
2v2 now.
Whoa.
2v1 for Evening.
That was
tragic team kill.
sexy, dude. EX.
Excuse me,
Pulled it out.
Wolfen. That coffee faster does not rhyme, so have to be.
We've-
I
Let's
can't
spam
deal
the
with
same
shields,
pasta
so I
3
will cry
times.
about it in general chat. Fair point. Very tense here.
I think that was another team hit.
EX. EX Vengeance killing Infernus.
Oh, it's very close, Jewel. Great punish with
Big
the kick.
drags from Vengeance. He's got to be careful when fighting that guy because he's just gonna take the
Oh,
opportunity.
it's so close. They're both
Oh
one
my
hit
God,
from the miss. That
very
could have
nice.
gone. That could have gone differently if Good Evening had messed that up. So it's 4-all. Extremely close.
All on the first match of the grand final, boys. Printer playing pretty passive. I think
Panic
he's
from
trying
Nacho.
to take it as a 1v1. 3 1v1s here.
Yeah, 3 1v1s. Good footwork from Good Evening, but he's stuck against the wall.
Printer
Oh,
gets
good
stabbed
switch
on
from
Infernus.
Evening.
He's playing the range
And
game very well. He knows how to
Infernus
stab
low on
that.
stam. I think Printer might take the first duel. Oh,
Oh, he's fighting back. He
Even
takes the
are
stam.
they?
Infernus
No.
takes the stam. Printer's
Nacho in a
down.
2v1 now.
It's 2v1 in Nacho.
His opponents have taken a hit though. Oh, I think he was
Huge.
just trying to run around the pillar there, but should have just parried.
4 and 5. EX 1 up on Conquest right now.
and if you look at the kills and deaths, it is extremely close.
Very well
Everyone
matched.
very- Yeah, it's just 3 1v1s. Man, this is extremely tense. Good kick by Printer.
Takes the first one out.
When you're trying to fight a
Flashing into
shield, you
Vengeance,
really want
now
to be.
it's a 3v1 on Infernus.
He's got no stam.
There he goes.
5-all.
When you're fighting a shield, you really want to focus for any moment you can get a kick in, because the major way you're going to beat a shield player is just by landing kicks and by outstamming them. Nacho lost on his own, but
This is
such a mess.
Nacho going for a switch, gets a nice hit.
Oh, good evening
Gets a
with the
drag
great switch.
with the second hit there after the kill. That was insane.
Conquest just a little bit better. I guess it was just timing more than anything. Picking when to switch, when to, because it was such a clusterfuck in there. I mean, excuse my Christian Minecraft rules breaking there, but
Map point for Conquest.
oh,
Printer doing some pretty crazy damage on.
it's 3 1v1s. I'm sure Good Evening's looking to switch, but Misery's really locked him down.
Yep, nice switch from Evening.
Nacho came to help
3v1
out Good
now,
Evening.
and
Infernus can clutch it. Conquest can take this map.
It's a tricky spot right there in the
Got
corner
it.
because you can. Oh,
First map goes to Nacho and
very close.
Good Evening and
75.
Printer.
All the people being.
Conquest boys.
Wow, might be a subtle attack on my unbiasedness there. I bet my Conquest team loyalty on CQ winning. Or I guess he's just putting more pressure on the players, which is also probably not a great move, considering he's probably not even going to be playing in the future a few weeks. It's that. What weapons are broken now? I will say no one playing with or against shield in competitive matches. It's a real wrench in the works for anyone who's only experienced playing, melee. Which it's you can't say it's anything but a smart move by Misery. It worked very well for EXB.
All right, if you're just popping in, second round of the grand final, eXemplar versus Conquest.
Yeah,
Conquest taking out 1 round.
You're covering all the bases. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Vengeance playing Halberd to try and counter Good Evening. Which I'm not sure.
Right now. I'm not sure what to think of this.
I don't think
He's chopping them up.
it's interesting because, as I've said before, EX I've mostly only seen them play, swords like Greatsword, Mesa. I don't know how comfortable they are playing longer weapons like Mesa. Yeah, he swapped off it instantly back to Mesa. I mean, longer weapons like Halberd. Sorry, it's been a somewhat long day. Oh, beautiful footwork by Nacho to pick that switch.
Yeah.
Misery's missed him twice. Really, Misery hasn't landed a single hit. He's swung like 5 times.
Yeah, that's gotta be irritating.
Yeah, it was such close timing to pick a switch
man.
then.
Nice parries from Vengeance at the end
Yeah.
there.
I think at this point, Misery are thinking not Misery, EX are thinking they need to switch something up. He's gone off of shield. He's switched to right-hander. I promise that wasn't a coordinated attempt by me to make myself sound smarter. And it's working well for them. Misery landing just consecutive stab combos. Printer taken out, assassinated.
Very nice.
Nice parries from
It's
Nacho in this 2v1 though.
Just really
Takes out
passive,
both,
waiting for
winning
the
the
read.
duel. Lost his weapon and there he
Froze
goes.
for a sec there.
3-0. Conquest. It's all about the Infernal Cape these days. This is not a RuneScape screen.
Got to
stream,
be
actually.
on that RuneScape grind. Shout out to the best OCE player in the competitive scene. Look, it's Trix. He makes an appearance.
The fake tricks.
No, that's the true
That's the real
Trix.
No, yeah, no, it's just going for the meme there.
Not the real Trix.
A professional.
3v1 on
4-0
Vengeance.
for Conquest.
What's the
taken
game
out.
called? It's something Clicker 2. I've seen him play it a lot. so
Flicker
actually he was also on
Heroes. He's a
the-
pro
Heroes
Flicker
too.
Heroes
He's
player.
also a competitive player there. In the background, Conquest won another round. Yeah, we should be more serious. This is the grand finals. Blame Trix for distracting us.
Printer initiating there.
Pretty-
Getting 2
Nice
stabs
switch from
on
Nacho.
Misery.
Nacho gambling his combo there, punished
Chambers
by
it, gets a third
Infernus.
stab, kills Printer. I mean Misery.
Yeah.
Furnace getting chopped up. Vengeance is next. There he goes. 5-0. Conquest.
Not sure what I'd advise eXemplar doing there, because I think they've gone back to the double war axe strat they were playing at the start. which I thought they were going to stick with it longer, because I think it's an interesting mix-up, because lots of heavy damage close weapons versus 2 higher damage weapons, and a great kick by...
Big kick from Printer.
But he's
Oh,
taken
Misery
out.
takes him out with a big fucking clothesline, boys.
Might be...
Oh, and he comes in
Infernus is
for
about to
no.
die, so it's a 1v1.
1v1.
Oh, this is
Go lower on Stam.
match of the ages right here.
He should be playing really defensively there.
Oh,
he's-
perfect.
it's done for. Yeah, the low Stam
Beautiful for Misery.
out-dueled by Misery.
Beautiful.
If Nacho had managed to back off more, he maybe could have had it, but Misery was pretty smart about applying pressure. Although he couldn't have known that Nacho was low Stam, so maybe a little bit scary for him. So it's now 5-1. Beautiful lean back and pray from my boy Misery. It works well. If it's winning, it's not gambling.
The Matrix is a quality strat.
It's 3 1v1s.
Oh, that...
You can hear a flesh wound going.
Yeah, that's Infernus. He's playing Flesh Wound.
Furnace is
Down
gone.
to a 2v2.
Yeah,
Vengeance is
Now
low.
flesh wound.
There he goes.
Map point
6 and
for
1.
Conquest.
Exemplar.
none of this toxicity in the chat.
Exemplar having a rough one, but trying their hardest.
Poland, none of that language.
Infernus... Oh no, still the same layout. I thought Infernus went towards White-Hander, which would have shocked me, because I've never ever seen him play anything with Greatsword. And it is a solid weapon, so...
Misery getting some good hits with the War Axe.
Oh, yeah, and that was a shame that Good
Surviving
Evening
it
was...
well too.
He
Very
went for the
nice.
switch, but Nacho was in the way. If Nacho had been on the other side of that duel, it might have ended differently, but... Yeah, Exemplar, just take it.
Exemplar doing a fucking great job of keeping the game.
It is match point. Although if Conquest do win this match, it's not over. There's still a third map, at least for a best of 5. So Conquest won the first map. It was pretty close. It was like 7-5. Nacho taken down by Misery. Got the advantage here, I'd
Nice.
say.
Double
Misery's
parry and
flesh
then
wounded,
drag.
he gets
from the
one.
evening.
Yeah, Misery doing work there. Get the double kill.
They just gotta
Up
Really
oh,
nice work from
great
evening. He's
stab.
got another
Yeah,
flesh
otherwise
wound
they're gonna
activated. Gets
Good
another hit
double
off.
kill. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, what a clutch.
beautiful. Good
What a
evening
god.
with the clutch.
In the game.
Massive. Massive. God damn. Huge plays, brothers.
He'll be
plays.
extremely proud of that. Gonna brag to everyone. So,
day. Huge play.
and I
Good
rank up
play.
to 59. I don't know why Poland is even in CQ lol. He always rage quits from dual service after being beaten by level 40s. LOL. I have witnessed a few rage quits, but I think Poland is a worthy member.
So this is match point. Game point
Correct.
for Conquest.
It's
Who
epic
the
ultimate
fuck is
grand
Drunken
final.
Donuts?
Shaking my head. It's time to kick him.
Good evening. Hello there.
That's him holding back from being toxic and breaking rule 4.
Got a
This
spear
is
coming
for-
out for EX.
Oh, spear coming from Vengeance. I like that pick. It's a great counter
Oh,
to
great
help
footwork
it.
for Nacho to dodge that War Axe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Vengeance playing
Vengeance.
really well to switch there.
Vengeance securing the points for his team, making
Okay.
sure that Nacho doesn't get extra points.
So just go over weapon choices again. From Exemplar, Infernus still Greatsword, Misery playing War Axe, which I think is the best weapon for him to play. And Vengeance swapping out to Spear. And I do think they need to really counter Good Evening's Halberd somehow. Nacho playing Evening Star, and Printer playing Greatsword, which isn't a pick I'd expect for him. I
Oh,
haven't seen him play it very
Nacho
much.
with the chamber feint into a kick. Flesh wounding Misery.
Oh, he
3v1.
missed Misery. That's the oh,
Oh, that was
Really nice
great
free
double
parry
parry,
from Nacho.
expecting that from. Pretty smart of Vengeance to do a stab drag there, because he knows Nacho's just
Well played.
parried it from behind without expecting
very,
it.
very well played by Nacho to be able to survive that long and get a pick.
Well, yeah, because he'd just been dueling Misery, and he knew he had no stam, I think. Drunken Donuts is CQ sub. I think so. I guess no subs are required at this moment. Classic Nacho trying to gamble his way to winning the 2v1. I'm not sure if you've played the game before, Kelly. That's really required to
If you're
try
in a
and win a
2v1,
2v1.
you have to gamble pretty much.
It's just about making smart choices about what you gamble with. 3 1v1s at the moment, just waiting for someone to take a win.
Fronter's got a flash win.
Misery takes a pick.
He gets
Other
decided.
duels are close.
Good evening. Good
So
fight
it's
over
2v1.
here.
2v1. Printer coming in to harass Misery. Great miss by Printer. I think that's his, well, maybe not his whole strat. Donuts could honestly 1v3. I believe it when I see
2-1
it.
CQ winning both the match and the game.
Reveal your name, pussy. None of that. That's pretty. That's rule 4 break.
Just being fucking aggressive in
A
chat.
girl and a gamer. Shout out to all the gamer girls out there.
Did somebody say gamer girl feet?
Okay,
God
so
damn it.
pretty close setup here. It's in matches
Oh,
like
big
this. It's
lead.
really
Oh, massive from
Evening and
Infernus
Nacho
and
just got
Misery there.
cleaved in the back.
when you
Infernus had some awesome switching right there.
when you
Clean
end up
field.
in so close, it's really anyone's game. It's just whoever manages to get the right switches to the right places. Because everyone's in range when you're so close like that. The score, Conquest have won 2 games, and if they win this one, it's game over. Else we go into another game. It's a best of 5. Misery missing a switch. Pretty good double parry for Nacho. And Infernus is left to duel Halberd. The problem with
Printer going ham in the middle.
the thing with dueling Halberd that you would
Switch
have
from
seen just
Printer.
there is that Halberd will outstand the Greatsword if he plays it carefully.
Oh my god, dude, the amount of chambers there.
Mm.
Oof.
If you just chamber the person in a 1v2, it's very hard for them to do anything. Because, like, every attack they do, they're just going to be chambered. So they have to either chamber back or parry. So they're going to lose on stam, or they're just going to die because they're going to get hit and can't feint or anything. Great switch
Oh,
from
Misery
Infernus.
getting
Printer's extremely low.
Hits.
He's holding on.
A switch from Nacho.
Nacho.
Oh, and then he
Nacho's
gets taken out
switch
there.
was punished by Misery.
Oh, the flesh wound.
Mate,
Takes out
Misery
Up to
getting
good evening
some
yet
work
again.
in on his last
Spare is
legs.
not a great dueling weapon. Yeah, it's very smart of him to just pick everything up so that he can't get
His
stand up.
opponent's low though.
Yes. Oh, but that drag. Oh, the feint. That was very well
Oh,
done.
man.
Targets the legs at the end there for the final hit.
Yeah, that is something Good Evening does more than anyone else, I think. Is if he sees someone with light legs, he will sniff the ground as hard as he can because it's just optimal. If you're gonna kill him faster by hitting the legs, you're gonna it's better than hitting torso.
4 and 2 on a 2-1 lead.
Oh, that was a great
Nacho
parry
too.
by Nacho to recover so quickly. Stabbed in the back. He's quite low, so's Misery. I think every Exemplar member is running Flesh Wound.
Ladies and gents, let's get some support for EX in the chat. They got to come back. Otherwise, this is game over.
CQ
EX
just need 2 more
Contraband,
rounds.
repping his team. Support for Donuts in the chat. I am sick of this. Donuts is not relevant. You should be supporting your team.
2 over here now.
Infernus low, yeah, just
Infernus
slapped
taking
down
out
by
for
Printer.
Awesome
problem
goal
with-
over here in the
With Vengeance taking
background.
Spare. With Vengeance on Spare, it's very hard to have anything in a 1v2 compared to something like Halberd or Zweihander. Because
matching game point.
Yep. Tournament point as well.
Tournament
last
point. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
Can we get
This
some
is-
disc slapping?
The round we have been waiting for. CQ and EX about to meet in the middle for what could be the last fight.
Oh,
Misery
Prince
taking a hit.
Slider with his trademark instant slap on the
Good
longsword.
switch from Infernus. Misery surviving out the back.
3 1v1s. Nacho actually
Vengeance getting a
slapped in the
free
back.
hit on the
Vengeance goes
Nacho.
down. Misery
On
goes
his last
down.
legs, it's a
Infernus
1v3.
gets a duck off.
Furnace, can he do it?
He's trying as hard
Oh,
as he
and
can.
that's game. That's
That's
tournament
GG.
conquest.
That is the end of the tournament. Thanks
Very
everyone for tuning
well
in.
played. Conquest pulls it out. EX tried their best. All the teams that played tried their best.